How's it going, Jack Tackers, and welcome back to another video for you guys. Today, I am going to be doing another Marvel Spider-Man related video for you guys. Today, I thought I would go over some characters I would really enjoy seeing on Marvel Spider-Man. So, some of these are villains, some of these aren't. So yeah, let's just get into this. The first one, obviously you already see, is Dr. Octopus. Now, Dr. Octopus is an amazing villain. I love this dude. He's so cool. And I think we saw him, was it Spider-Man 2 with Tobey Maguire? I think it was. But we saw a live-action portrayal of him, and it was pretty good. So to see, like, Dr. Octopus in this quote-unquote universe of Spider-Man, and him, like, fighting Spider-Man would just be so freaking cool. So, that's number one. Number two is Norman Osborn, but not as, his human form, because we did see Norman Osborn in, episode 3 of Spider-Man, Osborn Academy, but we want to see Norman Osborn in Green Goblin form. You could just tell, I was getting a lot of ominous vibes when Norman was ever on the screen, and, like, you could just tell they're already stirring the pot with his characters. The writer is like, alright, so this is, how he can, become Green Goblin in the future of the show, and, like, we're just gonna make him have ominous vibes, and even Harry Osborn had some ominous vibes to him, him not liking Spider-Man, and everything of that sort. So to see Green Goblin, and, like, for Peter Parker to find out, like, oh, dang, Norman Osborn is Green Goblin, that would just be really super cool. So I would love to see Norman Osborn Green Goblin. The next one is Carnage. Now, they are going to have to set up some things in order to do Carnage and Venom. They're going to have to do this to Spider Symbiote. They're going to have to probably do an episode, maybe two. They could do, like, a two-part thing, like what they did with Horizon High, and then introduce Carnage and Venom. That's what they'll have to do. And as you see, the next one is Gwenpool. Now, this is kind of a joke, but I'm also kind of being serious. Now, as you guys know, you all know how I think of Spider-Gwen. She's not relevant at all. Now, Gwenpool, it would just be kind of funny to see her and Spider-Man's interactions, I feel. Also, I don't care if, like, who owns the character. I don't care if Fox owns her, or whatever. I don't know who owns Gwenpool. I'm assuming Fox because of Deadpool. But, yeah, I don't care if Sony or Marvel Studios owns any of these characters. We're just going to pretend like none of that is a thing. So, it doesn't matter who owns the rights to these characters, but if we saw Gwenpool in Marvel Spider-Man, that'd be just really cool, because she's funny, and I like her. So, the next one is the Rhino. Now, he's a really interesting villain, and I think they could do him very well on Marvel Spider-Man. They could intertwine him really well with the kind of villains they're going for. I feel like if you think about it, they were all of the oh my gosh, all of the villains so far have been animal based. This is a coincidence. This is just a coincidence, but the vulture is an animal, the scorpion, and then the jackal. The jackal is a wild dog, type of wild dog. I think he lives in Africa, but it's a type. Yeah. So that was a coincidence. So I think they could have Rhino show up in the future in Marvel Spider-Man, because he is a really cool villain. And the next one, obviously, is Venom, but they're probably going to have to do some setup with the Spider Symbiote and introduce it before Venom and Carnage. You can't just have them show up on screen. But yeah, I don't need to explain myself much on that one. And then the next one is Spider-Woman. I'm going to be doing a theory video on how I think they could introduce Spider-Woman. I don't know when it'll be up, but Spider-Woman is really awesome, so I love to see her. But anyway, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace. Boo!